white kids around me, that did not mean I did not belong or that my life mattered any less than theirs. So yes, today we march for change to prove that hate like that was displayed this past Monday by Adana Dean cannot be tolerated, and that if you decide to act that way, you will be held accountable. To the individuals constantly trying to give their excuse of her possibly having dementia, which we do not at all believe to be the case. Dementia does not randomly wake up one day and make you someone a racist. If it is so easy for you all to give a racist woman an excuse of a dementia, it should be just as easy for you all to see how living in this toxic, racist world causes anxiety and depression in high numbers in the Black community. I ask that everyone please be peaceful here today. Me and my family do still have to live in this community, and violence and destruction is not at all what this protest is about.
Where what should have been a simple neighborly misunderstanding went in the mind of a white supremacist. Ms. Dean said that they were in a white neighborhood and they should act white instead of acting black. And this is caught on tape. And she brandished what appeared to be a taser, and she had the nerve to point it at Jarriett and Jariell as they stood on their own property where they had been minding their own damn business in front of a child. Ms. Dean, I have news for you. We do not have white neighborhoods and black neighborhoods. We have American neighborhoods where people of all races and backgrounds have a right to be.
You mothers out there, put yourself in my shoes. When your daughter calls you crying, and you see the video of what just happened to your children and my grandson, you guys have no idea how this has affected him and my children and my family.
You deserve better.
My husband and I made a point to make sure that we could give our kids the greatest living environment that they could have. We've taught them to love. We've taught them to respect. We've taught them not to be afraid. And for this to happen to them, think about it. It has changed their lives. You see, my grandson is not out here today because he's afraid to live in his own neighborhood. That's awful. Imagine if that was your grandson. It's not okay. We have never been a violent family. My husband is a retired fire chief, and I'm a retired registered nurse who saw patients in this community. Patients who we have called our family. She said that we aren't normal. What is normal? What is normal? Normal is teaching your children how to love. And if you see the comments of my children, that's what they demonstrated.
You should never speak that way to any person of color. Absolutely. We've had an outpour. Our neighbors have been great. Even people outside of Discovery Bay have come here. White people outside who don't even live in Discovery Bay have been sending emails, have been sending flowers to our doors. So it shows you that people actually do care. You know, and I appreciate the love, I appreciate the sympathy, but what we want is for you to understand. You know, nobody should have to go through this. And like I said, what I'm happy about is that everyone is still alive. We've far too many times we've seen situations like this where someone is not breathing the next day. Everyone is still alive. So let's continue while we all have blood running through our veins, while we all have air in our lungs. Let's continue to voice out peace, prosperity, and unity. Those are the most important things that I hope everyone takes from this.
Have you had any other situations in Discovery like this happen before?
This has been the first incident. I've heard about incidents that have happened in this town, but for me and my family personally, this has been the first incident that we've dealt with.